So someone wrote in and said, "This is embarrassing, but I need an answer. My anus is burning anytime I use the restroom or shave in that area."
Put water on it, quick!
Wow.
Like, is it actually on fire?
I don't think so. I think it's a burning sensation.
Oh, false alarm. Don't. Just wait until we figure out what's going on.
He says he doesn't have anal sex, but he does. There's some teasing around that area.
How do you know it's a he?
Because he left his name, but I didn't think I would read it out loud.
Okay, so it's, well, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's a he butt.
It's a he butt.
A he anus.
He does shave there because he prefers to be less hairy.
Okay.
And he does use a loofah sponge, but he's just really concerned that his ass is burning every time he even thinks about it. What do I do?
So I have to apologize. My name is Reid from readaboutsex.com.
I'm Cathy from theintimacydojo.com.
So my jackass is, no pun intended, is in full swing here. The way he read that, it made it sound like he shaves with a loofah sponge, which could be the problem.
But that's not what he said.
That's not what he said.
Just because I misread it.
So, no, you didn't misread it. But, okay, so first off, thank you. We love questions like this.
Yeah, thanks for being vulnerable.
Thank you for being vulnerable. Second, I apologize for my sense of humor. Third, we are not medical doctors.
Right.
So understand that. We are not medical doctors, nor do we play one on television. Mm-hmm. I'm a sex and relationship geek. I enjoy lots of different kinds of sex. And Cathy, I would say you're a great intimacy geek and a bunch of things, and you are a sex geek as well.
Thank you.
So our answers
are not medically...
well, they may be medically accurate, but again, I'm just letting you know, go see a doctor.
Yeah. Just
in case. I'm going to say try waxing rather than shaving.
Or using a buzz, like one of those buzz razors, because the ones that you can use to shave your head, you can just set them pretty short so they're not actually irritating the skin.
Trust me on this one.
No? Okay.
No. Go get waxed and try that. As somebody who has shaved in that area, it gets very irritated. Mm-hmm. So I'm just worried that you're aggravating a lot of really sensitive skin.
Yeah.
That's filled with lots of nerve endings, which is why for a lot of people it's so pleasurable to play with, have your butt played with. Not everybody, some people. But as somebody who grooms, and I've noticed that when I've groomed there, everything gets itchy and a little irritated.
Well, there's a lot of rubbing and
more and just damp humidity. So I would say try waxing, which again, not everybody's into because somebody else is usually doing it for you, and not everybody wants somebody up in their business. Although apparently there's some really highly qualified professionals who don't mind being that up in your business, and see if that helps. And the loofah thing, I would say swap it out for a really soft washcloth, because loofahing is more for exfoliation, and I don't know that you need to be exfoliating back there a lot all the time.
Yeah. One thing I'm curious about not using a electric razor, because I've used that on my lady bits, and that helps not, because sometimes when the hair grows back, it's really irritated, like that area.
So my situation is you're reaching behind you.
Okay.
And
you don't want to catch it.
And the hair clippers are still sharp.
Yeah.
Even though you're not getting the clipper part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whereas wax, the job of waxing is that it takes the hair away.
Right.
And there's no sharp edges on wax. Mm-hmm. And some of my friends who seem to be remarkably hairless in those areas swear by waxing. And again, understanding not everybody, like maybe this is a private thing and you don't want to go to a waxer, but people do it. So I would say try there, but also go just see a doctor just for a quick checkup, and then if you can,
they might suggest even when I've had really bad razor burn, mm-hmm. They have bikini sprays that help with that. And I've also used diaper rash ointment. Like one time I had shaved and it was really hot and humid where I was, and I got it was really irritated. Mm-hmm. And I put that on for a couple of days, and it just soothes the skin and stops it. It doesn't let it rub.
But if every day you're loofahing it, you're
be.
probably not allowing the skin to heal around there because you keep aggravating it, which over time would just make it worse.
Well, and the abrasions can also let in some bacteria. So you go see a doctor. They can make sure there's nothing wrong. Just need to heal.
Try the waxing. And I would lay off the loofah, which that is kind of liberation.
We hope this helps, and we really do appreciate your vulnerability in sharing this, because whenever the rule of thumb is one person shares something, there's 1,000 people that haven't shared something. So when you share it gives other people access.
Thanks for being a great role model.
Yeah.
Hit subscribe if you want to hear more.